Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stout Dad. Please excuse the washer and dryer behind me and the bright light. I guess the quality is not going to be too high today. But on today's video, I'm going to be trying to make a cover for that switch back there. You can see it. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. I'm sure you can buy them, but I thought it'd be fun to try to design it. Make my first project video on here. I'm gonna remove the duct tape and start measuring things with my new caliber. And I'm gonna throw it on the blender, see how it goes. So once I'm ready, have all the measurements down, I'll start designing it. Okay, so I've got all the tape removed from it. The plan is to make just the back of the outlet, of the switch, so I can nail it to this board right here. Just for now, until we put the wall in, and then I'll probably remove it. So yeah, I'm not planning on making the face yet. We'll see, maybe I will. Right now we're just gonna design the back. And I'm thinking that I just want there to be like a slot in the back for these wires to just slide in. So I don't have to redo it, because this wire is solid, straight. It doesn't have a switch hooked up to it, because it just goes to my camera right there above my printer. So yeah, I'll start throwing it into Blender, and once I think it's starting to look good, we're gonna throw it onto the printer, probably just print the front of it to see how it connects to it, and go from there. Okay, so I've got the dimensions of about what the outside of the box is going to be. Might be a little bit bigger. This might be the inside of the box, actually. Yeah, we'll make it the inside of the box. So I made it 40 millimeters by 20 by 20. Just using this thing, seemed pretty good. So that's probably gonna be the inside. Now we'll make another box that's a little bit bigger for the shell. We'll probably make it, I don't know, 2 millimeters thick. Let's see how thick that is. Me with my Imperial doesn't really very good at imagining that. So that's pretty thick. I think we'll go 1 millimeter, see how that goes. Yeah, okay, sweet. So we'll make a box that goes around that's 1 millimeter bigger on each side, so 2 millimeters on each dimension. And cut it out so that we have a hollow cube. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm currently at. I've made the holes the size of this screw. So they're 0.8 millimeter, because the screws are actually 1 millimeter. I think it'll fit without splitting. Then I just have these cubes to brace it. I haven't made the cuts out yet. I'm just gonna print the top out somehow and see if I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna figure out how to slice off all the bottom, and then so we can test out the top fit. So I'm gonna do that, I'll print it out, and we're gonna see if the screws fit, and also if I think it's gonna fit around that. And then if it does, we're gonna print out the whole thing, and I guess we're gonna figure out how we're gonna brace it to the wall. So we'll do that after I see if the top part's gonna work. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, I'm back, I've got it all sliced. I made it pretty small. I don't actually know how tall it is. Yeah, 3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters. I'm gonna throw this onto the printer. I'm pretty hopeful that it's gonna work. I set the speed to 100, the material to 210 and 53, just to make it fast. Infill's pretty low. I don't really think there's gonna be much infill to begin with. No, this thing's solid. Okay, so we're gonna throw it onto the printer, and when it's done, we'll see if I think it's gonna work. Hopefully it does. So I'm gonna print it real quick. Okay, it's printing, and I figured out why it was gonna take so little of time. It is tiny. I must have missed something up, because that is really small. Let's look at what the slicer says its size was. Why, what? Yeah, that's wrong. Should be this size. 42 by 22. And it is 42 by 22. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna figure this out. I clearly did something very wrong. Okay, that's pretty embarrassing. I was on inches. Yeah. I made it this big. Okay, let's convert all of the measurements to millimeters, not inches. Converted to millimeters, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, let's just fix that real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I ended up pretty much completely redoing it. So this is just the top sliced off. This is, no, not that. This is it. Let's go back to Kira. I'm gonna throw this on. I made it pretty fast. I made the infill 10%, material, same, speed 150. I think we'll just turn off the skirt because it's stupid. I don't get why it's always on. Okay, we're gonna print that and test fit it and see if we can finish this up right now. So I'm gonna print it real quick. Okay, so I printed out and the proportions are right, but these holes, they shrunk a lot. So when I print it again, I'm probably gonna do outside line first, because that is supposed to be 1.75 millimeters, and it is like maybe 0.5 millimeters. It shrunk a ton. So I think we're gonna reprint that. I just realized that I put the holes too close together. Here, I'll show you. So when it's on here, the holes line up with the holes that you're supposed to use the outlet cover on, but I'm not that worried about it. This is just to pin it to the wall. I'm not gonna put an outlet cover on. So it won't work on any other outlet but mine right now, but I'm okay with that. This is just for fun. So we're gonna try reprinting with outside first, and then if that works, we'll make the full thing. Okay, so it's printing right now. I ended up resizing it to try to make it fit all the things that I wanted and be able to actually hold an outlet cover if I wanted it to. I'm just gonna stop the print. Doesn't really matter if it finishes. Well, let's see how well it fits. It's very thin. Fits in the bottom and the top. See if the screw goes through it, and if so, I'm gonna print the end result. I grab a screwdriver. Okay. I'm just gonna screw it and see if it fits. Okay, so it's kind of hard to get it in, but I think it will once it's bigger go in, and if not, I'll just drill it out or something. Because I did modify the actual thing a little bit. Is the final example. I made this a little thicker, added a brace there while this was printing, and I think I'm just gonna add the braces on the side and I'm gonna print it, and once that's done, I'll come back on and show you guys the finished product, see how well it works. Should be interesting. Okay, so this is the final G-code. It started printing already. I made the speed 100, material 205, and then 53. Infill, I did 20% because I wasn't that worried about it breaking. I had some supports. I made it so that it would only support this part by making it 85 degrees because I'm not that worried about anything else. What else did I change? Walls, I made 3 because I wanted this part, this part to be as thick as possible because I might need to drill it out. So I had to make it 3 layers to do that. I don't know what else I changed. I'm pretty sure That's all the big stuff. I had some build plate adhesion. I did 10 layer count with brim because I like brim the most. So yeah, once it's done, we're gonna take a look at it, see how well it fits. Probably gonna have to do that either late tonight or tomorrow because I've got to get going to work soon. So yeah, just let this print. Should be pretty excited. It's the first time I made something like this that's functional. But yeah, see you when it's done. Okay, I'm back and it's printed and it looks pretty good. Clean it up real quick and do a little test fit. I'm assuming that I'm going to need to heat up the screws when I put them into that hole. I think that'll make it go in really well. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna go in very well. Yeah, let me clean it up. Okay, it's all cleaned up. It looks really good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Looks like it printed pretty much perfectly, which is great. So yeah, let's just see how it fits. I'm probably gonna need to do a little work to get it on, so I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I've actually got it all together. The screws didn't really want to go in, so I heated it up with a match, which now I know to make the screw holes bigger than I did this time. So yeah, it's all together. Now I just got to attach it to the wall, and I am impressed with just how seamlessly this came together. So let's attach it to the wall, and I think that's about it, right? So there it is. This thing fits perfectly. Doesn't wiggle at all. It's attached to the wall really well with the 2 screws. I put it out about 1/4 of an inch or so for if I do decide to leave this behind the drywall, which I might, because it fits so perfectly. The cutout in the back isn't the best, but really it's just to help you get the wire into here easiest. And I wanted this wire that isn't cut at all to be able to go behind it. That was the purpose of that. But yeah, that is perfect. It works exactly as I planned. Seems to be very strong. I have no complaints. So yeah, it worked. I was able to make a conduit box or whatever for the switch, and it works perfectly. I have no problems with it. I mean, it's made of PLA, so it's not gonna resist any heat if there was a short. So that is a problem, but otherwise I think it's perfect. So thanks for watching my video. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed it, and it helps me know that I should make videos like this or what kind of videos I should make, because I'd like to make content for people. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm going to be making a carbon fiber box. That's the plan, because I learned how to make hinges, and I think it'd be kind of fun to make a box. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.